Hello everyone and welcome back. We return back to Slaver's Bay where last time we invaded Yunkai, hopefully to take just one more place of them. That would leave Yunkai with just one province left, which would be nice to see. Yunkai and Astavour basically gone. It's going to be a battle between me and Marine. Now, actually, Marine does have a lot of people right now, but that will be for the future. We could probably make the new Ghiscar Empire without even taking Marine, I suppose. I'm not sure if the numbers add up. Possibly, we'll have to have a look later. But let's let time go by then. We just need to kind of just jump in. We have way more men than Yunkai, so we shouldn't really have a problem here. There's only 200 men up here, but those 200 men should be fine. Once they get up, so we can kind of see where they can go. Declared reach from war for Lord Guter's claim on Poddinford. So it's Baratheon versus Baratheon. Son of... grandson of Garland Tyrell, but his mother was the Baratheon. They must have married matrilineal, and she was the daughter of Renly, and he is the son of Renly. So it's uncle versus nephew there. Renly's kind of bloodline there, doing some interesting things. Doing quite well. They managed to get the Reach and the Stormlands. That's commendable. Okay, 16,000 men jumping into there. Should be fine. We got 2,000 men. They should be fine. The 6,000 men just sat there. I think that's all of his men, from what I can tell. So I don't think we have anything really to worry about. Oh, actually, no, there's 1,000 men there, but they are going to No Man's Land, 17th of November. So we'll get there first. Joseph Riswell is now known as the Monstrous Riswell, taking the north. His father got north. He was also known as the Monstrous. Huh. Isn't that nice? He got the same name as his father. Ah, isn't that lovely? Like father, like son, some people say. But yeah. With this many men, we can actually just assault it and take it. We can even assault the next one. And we've gone there a bit too quickly, so he's going to attack them. It's not many men, so I don't really care about that. We'll just do that. And we can assault this again. He's going to stay there in Yunkai. Done. Looks like we can take all of this. Will this give us into 90% at the moment? 91%. And 93%. So we got 93%. That's not too bad. If we go in to attack these guys in the plains, I think that will basically do it. We'll put these together. Let's get our best soldiers and our best commanders in charge. Okay, what do we have here? We need 2 more. Mazden. Yep, you can join in. And who else shall we have? Phasda? Okay, we'll have Phasda as well. Now, who are the best of the ones we have? Now, apparently I'm the best, but right now I am maimed, so we're going to stay out the battle for now. Also, I did ask you guys last time, what did you want me to name our sword, the Black Death? And it sounded like people liked the idea of choosing a different name. So we're going to change it into Harpy's Whip. We're going to say it's a Valyrian, it's not actually a sword, the picture shows a sword, but we changed it into a Valyrian steel whip. And we're calling it the Harpy's Whip, because I'm a cruel man. It kind of makes sense, I guess, you know, I like to whip my enemies. So there we go. But we're wounded right now, so he's not going to take part. We'll have this guy go down the center. And on either side, we'll have the 2 new ones. Perfect. And they'll jump in. They should be able to defeat them with ease. There's no problem there. And looks like he's offering me peace. Surrender. Perfect. Well, okay then. I accept. And there we go. Well, isn't that nice? Things just go as we plan, don't they? So we've now got this place as well, which is good to see. And looks like this is it's a little city as well. Of course it is. This one was the same, wasn't it? So both of these are cities. We need to give one of them away. They're probably both just rubbish, to be honest. Not sure. Maybe one has more money. I just bet this one probably has more money. I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, maybe this one's richer for now. Yeah, we'll keep this one then. We'll give this one away to someone. I can give it away to one of my accounts. I'll see who I can give it to. No one maybe on my council I'll give it to. Family, maybe? No one really in the first part. Yeah. I can't see anyone in particular. Okay, let's look at our generals then. Who of our generals could we choose? Actually, do I have any friends? Do I have any friends? No. Sadly, Yarkaz has had no time to make friends. Of course he hasn't. Okay, there's that new guy of Pukai. Okay, congratulations of Pukai. You've just been given some land. There you go. Milk. I'm going to call it milk, just because it's fun. We're going to call that milk from now on. There we go, we're now under the thing. We can now delete all of our followers. And get ready for the next battles. Actually, I should not delete this one. We're going to go around here and defeat this army, because they're always coming to attack us, so I need to get rid of that. Other than that, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Do we have any more claims? No other claims we can really go for. We could go for the de jure here, but I have to wait for the truce anyway. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get that claim before the truce comes undone. Then we can get it for myself, rather than have the de jure thing and, you know, give it to the damn guy. What was that? Lord Beric for the Iron Throne faction. So someone's put Beric on the Iron Throne. Don't know who Beric is. Apparently he's important. Didn't notice any Berics. Marine is... No, he's not fighting someone. Some other people are fighting in his lands. But not actually him. Do we have anyone in our jails? No, we have no one in the jail. Call a Grand Invasion Council. Liege Loyalist faction has strength of 100%, has prestige of 1,000. So we could get that much prestige. We're still very young. Just that Maimim is what's hurting us. One of the followers. Oh, so all we need is prestige then. There we go, and we could do an invasion, and we could just invade Marine. That would be so easy. Yeah, in fact, we could just attack these two just because we want to increase our prestige. That is a good point. Aha! So I think we found what we're going to do. We're going to increase our prestige. We're going to call an invasion of Marine. And that should give us enough to create the Empire. Yarkaz, you will be the great one. You got the sword. You're going to create the Empire. You're the one we've waited for. You're the chosen one. I've had my eye on a feisty young scullery maid with huge intellect for some time now. I always say that exactly the same way. I don't know why. Every time I get to that point, I always say it in the same way. If ever you guys have watched my oldest series, I say it exactly the same. I don't know why. It's just force of habit, I guess. Maybe that's just how I like to say it. Though she skillfully dodges the attention of every boy in greybeard at court, I have her blushing furiously. Whenever I gaze into her eyes, seduced and wrapped around my finger, the sharp blast could be very useful. That is interesting. Okay. Now, obviously, we're not lustful, are we? No. We're not actually lustful. We are cruel, ambitious, diligent, arbitrary. Yes, we're going to use her. She'll make a good spy. Yeah. He's going to do it. He's not proud. Yeah. So we're going to go for that. We're going to use it as a spy for now. And I forgot to put on a timer. Again, I don't know what's wrong with me recently. I said in another series that, you know, recently everything's just been kind of crazy. I need to put an update video about what's been going on with me so you guys can understand what's been happening. And it's why I've been a bit odd, I think, in some parts, actually, the last, like, week or so. But I apologize for that if any of you have noticed and it's affected the commentary. A lot of things happen. We'll put that guy on. We can still attack them, can't we? Will that give us prestige, I wonder? He would like a marriage. There's random courtier in this guy. Okay, fine. Yep, she's just a random courtier. I'm not too bothered about that. So you guys go in there. Get revenge. They came to attack us. We got to go and attack them. And they're about to go back into our lands. And something's going on in the Marine there. Civil war. And our slave had a baby, but the baby is slow. Oh, well. A baby's a baby. No true words were ever spoken. A baby is a baby. Wow. I should write poetry. You know what? I should write poetry. I just have a way with words, don't I? 1st of June. Okay, so we should get it before he escapes. Has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in aid of New Ghis. It would be seen as the right and honourable course to award him. Well, he's not family. Arbitrary, ambitious, diligent, cruel. I am cruel, yeah, and I'm arbitrary, so I probably just don't care. I owe him nothing, yeah. I owe him nothing. That's his job. That's what, yeah, that's what he's meant to do. That's why he pays fealty. Silly, silly people. And we bloody have some Khalasar down here. He's attacking that guy, though, which is fine, because that guy's quite powerful, so I kind of want him to attack him. But we'll get rid of these ones. Okay. And we'll go over to this one. Take care of that. I think then we'll... So I think he's not going to come back now. Now that we've taken him down. Poor Yunkai. Actually, where's the capital? Oh, the capital's now over here. I completely forgot the little island. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Completely forgot about that. 650 prestige. We're so close. And victory first there, apparently. The Iron Islands has declared Iron Islanded Stormlanded de jure war over Pike. So it looks like the Good Brothers want to take Pike back from them. Why did the Baratheons have Pike? Let's go have a quick look. I don't remember why that is. Who controls it? Ah, the Stormlander. Greenacre. Looks like he got it back, though, so it's now been put back under him. Well, there we go. Huh. I can't remember how that guy got it. I think it's just because the Greyjoys probably rebelled, I'm guessing. Balon Greyjoy, most likely. What happened to the rest of the Greyjoys? Let's have a quick look here. History. Where are those Greyjoys? Yeah, Robert revoked it. Yeah, Roderick the Butcher was the last one. Yeah, so there we go. There was Balon. Balon died from this maiming. He died in the dungeons of the Baratheons. He died in battle. She died of poor health. And Theon was slain in personal combat. Oh. Yes, of course he was. Of course he was. Revan at the time. So apparently Theon was Revan. The Iron Storm. That's a pretty good name for him. Suspicious circumstances. Did any of them have kids? Asha did. Asha, whatever you want to call her. Theon did not. He did. Okay, so there's a few Greyjoys around. But I don't think they got married matrilineal, no. Oh well, so it didn't kind of really go for Balon Greyjoy. Things did not go well for him in the end. Things did not go well for him at all. Is there any other way I could just get a bit more prestige right now? Something else. I guess we could hold a feast. Or a summer fair. These might be good ways for me to get some extra prestige. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because we're not at war specifically right now. So let's hold a feast. Get people happy. People like feasts. We want people to like us, so we'll have a feast. The Khalasar has now moved on. So how about we just delete this then? That way we can stop this from creating more kind of problems for us. And also now we can attack somewhere else as well. I don't think there's any other army I've raised. No. Your Lord Treasurer has grave news. Part of the castle needs to be repaired. Of course it does. Just repair it. I don't care about the cost. 20 gold. I don't care. That's fine. Preparations for the feast. Thank you for the invitation, but he will not come. They're small. They're small lords. Who cares about them? And this guy just been captured. Oh my god, he actually just did it himself. Oh my god, I can create the Kingdom of Astapor. We'll give you 400%. That would give me enough prestige. And cost me 0 gold to do it. And if we attack Marine and we get that, I'd have 3 kingdom titles. We can create our own empire. But then again, we just do it anyway. But that's good. Yeah, so he's completely gone now. We can just take that. I think we might as well do it. Cost me 0 gold. I mean, it'd be the same type of inheritance check. It's the kingdom. So I think we're going to do it. Let's do that then. There we go. So we've now done that. The Kingdom of Astapor. So that gives me now 1,000 prestige. So that's looking good there. So now the King of New Ghis and Astapor. Lovely jubbly. Call in invasion. Now, let's just check this. Primogeniture. Yep, it's exactly the same. So there we go. So it's exactly the same for that. We're not going to lose anything. I think we should call a Grand Council after the feast. I think we will. Good job, Yarkaz. At 22 years old. Hopefully he just does not die from his maiming. Are you... He just got this to work right when we don't need... Let it go. Just let it go. I'm sorry. I have to... Oh my... Why did I do that? I hate that song so much. Oh my god. That whole movie, I just hate that movie. But for some reason, that song, where I used to work, outside of where I worked, they'd play it like every day. And so that song is now just stuck in my head. It absolutely drives me crazy. What's I going to do? I was going to move him. Let's try and move him. I guess I don't really need to do much of him. Yeah, because once we take that and we create the Empire title, all this land will basically be mine anyway. I can then go for de jure wars. So it's maybe not... a big deal to have to go for that. How about we go for improved relations? Who does not like me? Because I need people to like us, because we're going to hopefully go for war. This one, so the one right next to my piece of land. That is probably a good idea to get him to like us. Let's go for that then. Very good. You training children? I guess my child is only 2 years old. Maybe it's a bit too early, but it's fine. So after the feast, we'll call the Grand Council. Yeah, go on, pay for it. Don't want to lose prestige, not after we just got the 1,000 prestige. I wonder what happens if they say no. Can I never do it again? I wonder if my vassals will say no. Can I never do it again? That'd be a shame. Welcome to my feast. How is my council actually? They are zealots and pragmatists. Everyone's pragmatists. Okay. Having a dispute. Morido. Okay, my healer. Very strong. And this girl. Just 2 random people. Verts to New Ghis. I think that's what he'd do, yeah. He's just going to do that. He's going to say, nope, that's all mine, actually. Thank you. And he said he liked the food. Well, that's good to know. You committed much gold to this extravagant feast. In particular, the guests were impressed with the large centerpiece on the dais table. It represented a green lawn surrounded with large peacock's feathers and green branches, to which were tied violets and other sweet-smelling flowers. In the middle of this fortress was placed covered with silver. Was a fortress covered in silver? Interesting. The fortress was hollow and formed a sort of cage in which several live birds were shut in. Were shut up. Were shut up? Okay, yeah. Their tufts and feet being gilt. On its tower, which was gilt, the banners of House Zograzdan were placed. It was worth the coin. Well, there we go. See, what a lovely feast. Employ, you now want to work for me. Now, you've got a pretty good marshal there. Trained fighter, ambitious man. Yeah, go on. Come work for me. I don't think you are technically better than him, but he's a skilled fighter, so he's better at training young people. You know, to train, so we're going to have him for now. The last of the guests has returned home, and everyone agreed it was the greatest feast ever seen by man. Across the whole world, of course. Okay, call the Grand Council. 100 gold. Yarkaz sat on his throne, and he thought about what he must do. He realized now is the time. He must prove himself as the greatest Ghiscari man who's ever lived since the old empire. And he sent out the birds. His ambition was so great, he knew the people would answer. You've decreed a grand council to be held to discuss your planned invasion. All the important nobles in New Ghis have been issued a summons, compelling them to travel to New Ghis. When they have all arrived, a great feast shall be had before we move on to a more serious business. It shall be a grand affair. Everyone is invited. If we can take Marine, the glory we shall have. The best part, of course, we're gonna make this the greatest feast ever. We just had one feast, but this feast will be even better. It'll be even more glorious. Yeah, just repair it. I don't care. We've already had this problem with, like, Ghis. I don't care about the party. It's just a colony at the moment. Jesus. That is never going to finish. It needs to be finished. We can make it the centerpiece of our new empire. We need this to be done. It's a huge fortress. What was this one again? I know I probably looked at this at the beginning of the whole series, but that was ages ago. Yeah, it's even bigger than that. I need it to be finished. Council are finally complete, and the great nobles have started to arrive in New Ghis. There we go. The feasting will doubtless warm them to me. Now, we know people don't really like me that. Maybe I should have waited until I know people love me. Maybe that would have been a better idea. I mean, not many people hate me. More like me, especially the higher lords. The peace offer was accepted. Who won then? The Reach won the war. I guess not surprising. 45,000 men. And Boris the Bewitched now only has 900. That's not going to be good for him. I know that one of my slothful courtiers is capable of more than he realizes. I want to push the courtier to be more ambitious. Well, I'm a family person. I am arbitrary, ambitious, diligent. I'm diligent, but I'm cruel and a bit stressed right now. I don't need this. I don't need to do this. Probably. I think that's probably where he'll go. He'll probably go, you know, I don't need to do this right now. It's not the thing I care about. You arrange to meet with someone that would like to buy my slave, the slow slave. 40 gold. Outrageous, of course. I should have given maybe a bit less for this one. He's, you know, he is a bit slow. You know, maybe we should go for a smaller one. The feasting is over, and now the council can begin in earnest. Everyone is assembled in the hall, with the most notable attendants closest to yourself. We're going to go down here. This is where the feast is. Attendees close to yourself, you propose decree legalizing your planned invasion is read out by Lord Morgaz and is met by surprise from many. Lord Morgaz, my justiciar. Now, he doesn't really like me, but he's a great fighter. People respect him. Now we can debate. Actually, he's gone to make himself like himself, hasn't he? As a vassal of note, the Grace of New Ghis. She came to speak, the council listened intently. Their arguments in favor of my planned invasion seemed to resonate with many, with some on the council giving audible shouts of agreement. Still, many sat in silence. So she was for us. She thinks the Lady of the Faith, that means the faith is behind us. That's good to know. Many on the council seemed to look to Lord Grazdan for leadership in speaking against the invasion proposal. Against the invasion proposal. Okay, yeah, he's very strong. He's married to my sister. He cleverly yet diplomatically criticized me, my presumption and arrogance, convincing many on the council of the plan's folly. And he likes me. His argument in favor. Thank you, Marquez. I'm not going to read all of them out because we're just going to go for the main idea. Speaking against the invasion. My own wife is against... What is it with my family? Isn't that the argument in favor? Okay, we go. See, he's a genius. He should know what he's talking about. Seems like all my family hate me and don't agree. The speeches calmly outline the many dangers, so he was kind of openly questioning me. Maynard, the hammer of Slaver's Road Vans. He's 59, he's a bit old. Maybe this could be your chance for glory, Maynard. Your chance for glory. I have a request that I be legitimized, be a fully recognized member of my house. Well, you don't really have a house, so yeah. Your request is granted. Congratulations. Oh. Oh, wow. His father was actually... He actually knows his father used to be one of the leaders of the Grand City of Yunkai. Wow, he's from a big family then. Ooh, interesting. There's been hours of debate already among your subjects, much of it heated, but now you raise your hand to silence them all. The time has come to give the final words of the council and issue your final decision. Your speech is calm and measured. You give many sound arguments as to why this invasion is justified. The promises of glory and more land appeal to some, and by the end many of your subjects seem to be in agreement. Some still seem skeptical, however. Most of them all agree, I'm sure. So it sounds like we're deciding to do it. The Grand Council is finally over, with every important noble in the realm having had their say. Your decree allowing you to launch an invasion was always going to pass. Seeing as you have the final say, we do now know who we can rely upon to support it, though. Okay. There seemed to be support my initiative. There appeared to reserve these appeared to reserve judgment. These appeared to oppose the plan. Okay. This will be valid for 5 years. Okay, so there we go. So we can now plan an invasion. And obviously Marine is the one we'll probably go for, but I'd like to wait for their war to be over, because obviously that's going to hurt him. There we go, look at that. Perfect. I can't believe it, Yarkaz. You better not let that maiming get you. You better damn well not. Probably not seduction, folk. Maybe we should get ready for war then. I think if we go for hunting, we could actually maybe heal ourselves? Nah, I'm not sure you can heal yourself. Nah, we'll keep it to seduction for now. I'll just keep it like that. Yeah, I think we're going to end this part here. What we're going to do, we're going to wait for Marine to finish its war. Once the war of Marine and themselves is over, we'll then invade them. And someone would like to buy the slow one again. Let's go for 15 gold. There you go, he agrees to buy 15 gold. I don't really care, there we go. I need money, we're about to go to war soon. So there we go, soon the Empire will be created, and soon we'll have Marine people. I hope you'll join us then for that glorious day. King Yarkaz, you're the one who was promised. I'll see you next time.